Michael, you brought on your side's first hit out ahead of the World Cup.
It was really important actually to have a hit out like that. I mean, obviously, as much as the scoreline blew out, it was actually a good hit out for a lot of our players. A number of the guys hadn't played for 6-7 weeks, so they just commented then, that they were really glad that they actually had the hit out. So it's good.
Were you impressed with how quickly they sort of set into their rhythm? Scored plenty of points, like you said. There's players on that side that haven't played for weeks, so that must be really pleasing.
Yeah, we've had a couple of training sessions, but the group's pretty well been together for quite some time now over the years. So the connections of the players are very strong, and to obviously put on some points and build some combination was good for us.
Sebastian Chris made his first appearance for the Kiwis, hat-trick in the first half. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, it was good. Something you'll remember for sure, I reckon. But he was good. I've got a number of players that can play in each of the positions, so we've got some good decisions to be making down the track moving through the World Cup.
Just touched on it there with the decisions to make. You've got 5 or 6 very handy players that didn't play tonight coming into your squad. Have you got an idea, or a clearer idea, or less of an idea after that performance of what you start inside in the first round of the World Cup?
I've got an idea in my mind, but I want to make sure that those guys that have come over are ready to go as well. I've got a number of players there that can play, but I'll be picking a very strong team in that first game.
Do you have any injury concerns? The thing I noticed was Hiku with a strapped thigh. But
yeah, that was just a bit of a cork. He's fine. Yeah, everyone got through, which was great.
Have you ever been involved in such an emotional and a special occasion like this? Because it felt more than a game, like a celebration of a few very special players.
Yeah, it was very special. For the Leeds guys that are finishing up, and for Leeds to actually allow us to put this on. There's a strong history between, which I learnt since I've been here, between Leeds and the Kiwi team. But to see the players, and obviously Tommy at the end there, I'm very fortunate to coach Tommy in 2 really good years when I was over here, and he was a huge part of, along with all the players there, that changed the dynamics of that club. So I think Tommy's done that for a long time, and to have all the Kiwis there and him putting it on the haka with his 3 beautiful kids, I think it was pretty special. Yeah.
Do you think Tommy's, that impact that he had and yourself had at Wigan back in 2010, do you think that's remembered enough? Because I don't think people talk about it enough.
I don't know, I'm not here I suppose, but it was a pretty special time in my life, I know that. It's a special club, and it was nice to see people like Wayne go on and succeed, and the club to continually succeed, obviously, once I was gone, so that was great. And I had a night there the other night just with Tommy, and I saw a number of the players, and Sean O'Loughlin and Big Fecker, and there was many others, Deeks, Liam Farrell, and telling stories about Lee Mossop. So all those things are pretty special at the time it was over here. So I guess we as a group that were together do remember it.
Would it have been more beneficial to have a sterner test tonight?
I'll tell you in a couple of weeks. But look, we're just glad that we got through the game and we were able to build some combinations. They jumped on us early in that first 5 minutes, and they put us under a fair bit of pressure. But it's a big ask too for the Leeds boys to turn around from a grand final, and 2 weeks later they're playing. And I'm very fortunate to have a number of the best players in the world playing in the team that I have. So it's a big ask. But look, for ourselves personally, it was good.
You mentioned having world-class players in your side. There's been a lot of talk about Australia, England, Tonga and Samoa. Do you think you've gone under the radar a bit despite being the #1 world-ranked team?
Look, I think Australia, Australia got the runs on the board in World Cup, so we've come here to be successful.